Next we have a speaker from
Alright. 1 second, everybody. Ya listo. Alright. Yeah, I'm Eddie from the Transit Workers for a Fighting Union. I'm a train operator on the 6th line and a member of Transport Workers Union Local 100. To Eric Duprey's family, I don't know if you're here yet, but it takes a lot of heart to stand up against the NYPD. As they say in Spanish, mucha varilla. And not just against the PD, but standing up against the entire system that backs the badge. From the lying press, for whom the cops can do no wrong, to that same lying press that paints Latinos as criminals, to the politicians that run cover for the uniformed criminals, to these soul-crushing courts that serve those with the big money bags. To Duprey's family, we salute you and your perseverance. Yeah. Justicia para Eric Duprey. Justicia para el Guajo. Justicia para el Guajo. Now there's a 50,000 strong nurses strike going on as we speak. A historic one where they're fighting for better wages, better staffing and insurance. It's not without problems, but even amongst those picket lines, there's something that haunts the nightmares of Wall Street. And that something is power. Workers' power. By uniting in solidarity with one another and in struggle against the bosses. By withholding your labor, a great many things can be won. You just gotta hit them in the profits. Now imagine if that power was brought to bear here on behalf of Duprey's case and other victims of police brutality. Say it was carried out by longshoremen or by transit workers. Now that's power. The police would tread a lot more carefully in our neighborhoods and they would think twice about attacking militant picket lines that shut things down. Both these things are intertwined. The reality is that black rights, immigrant rights, and labor rights must rise up together or they're gonna fall back separately. That's a reality that the rulers of this country understand perfectly well. That's why they divide us, pit us one against the other. Now as a union member in this country, there's a lot of pressure just to keep your head down. Do your job, pay your dues, work lots of overtime, and then get a paycheck that buys you less and less every year. And then work even more overtime to cover those losses. Someone's taking money, but it sure ain't us. And that's precisely how the bosses want it. So ground down that you can't see what's happening around you. This has got to change. As union militants in the TWFU, we in Transit Workers for a Fighting Union fight for making our union to a real defensive organization of the working class. But we recognize that this hasn't been and won't be easy. There's an entire union leadership that is beholden to the bosses, their politicians, and their interests. That union leadership pretends to care about the money, but guess what? They can't even deliver that. They gotta go. Labor leadership needs fundamental change. A real labor leadership should be here. They need to be on the picket lines, not having lunch with MTA board members. But for black people, for Latinos, for indigenous peoples, for poor whites in Appalachia or in the South, in short, the working class and the poor, America has never been great. And just like killer cops trying to get off free after murdering Guajo with a cooler, an ICE agent murders point blank Renee Nicole Good with 3 bullets to the head trying to drive away in Minneapolis. Whole battalions of MAGA bootlickers rush to defend the indefensible. There is complete lawlessness and immunity for the state, for the uniform, for the badge, for the boot stomping on your face. And that comes all the way from the top. The Trump regime has kidnapped the president of Venezuela like nothing. After blowing up random fishermen in the Caribbean, it now threatens multiple countries in Latin America, talking about taking Greenland. And meanwhile, the ICE Gestapos under Kristi Noem threaten Americans with one of ours, all of yours. That is a threat. Meanwhile, Meanwhile, the Democrats, just like the Republicans, get covered with Israel and abet the genocide of Palestinians. The worst crime against humanity in our lifetime. No consequences whatsoever. The working class and poor must draw the right lessons and conclusions. We must defend ourselves and we must fight back. There's no choice in the matter. This is why Eric Duprey's case is not just another one of a million stories in New York City. Say his name! Eric Duprey! Say his